Lazima pia tusherekee wale ambao wameweka tamaa yao chini na kusema kwa sababu ya wananchi na nchi ya Kenya wanataka tuungane pamoja. Na wa kwanza kabisa ningependa tumshukuru Mheshimiwa Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Kwa sababu sio ya kwamba hangeweza, anaweza, lakini akasema hatakuwa moja ya kugawanya wa Kenya, anataka tutembee pamoja. Tumshukuru Mheshimiwa Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka.
Something unusual is happening in Kenyan politics. Not loud rallies, not insults, silence. On February 2nd, 2026, Uhuru Kenyatta quietly restructured Azimio and placed Kalonzo Musyoka at the center of opposition power. No celebrations, no victory laps, just a controlled transfer of authority. At the same time, Rigathi Gachagua, the most vocal critic of Uhuru just 2 years ago, has completely changed his tone. No meeting has happened. No handshake has been photographed. But the signals are unmistakable.
We've been, when we realized we made a mistake, I'm the one who made the first move of reaching out and apologizing, because really we were unfair to Uhuru Kenyatta. You know, we were very, very unfair. Sometime I really feel very bad that I was so brutal on a man who was my great friend, my confidant, my brother, my kinsman. I was so brutal on him. And his crime was only one, saying Raila is a good man. And then the man I said, we don't want Raila Odinga, we want William Ruto. Then he comes and says the same thing. I felt very stupid, In fact, another day, a very senior person abused me at the airport and called me stupid 5 times. And I looked at it, I was very bitter, but I looked at it later at night, and I thought probably he was right. I think I was stupid to fight my own brother, my kinsman, my confidant, for no good reason, for saying another person is a good man. I really regret what I did, and my community does regret, and we are all very apologetic to the Kenyatta family. And what happens in my community is a saying that making a mistake is not bad, but repeating is unforgivable.
Why does Olusegun Obasanjo's name keep appearing?
I thought my job is done, but I have been reminded that there's still a very important job that task that I have to perform. I have to bring on stage a better performer than myself, a better actor than myself, a better president than myself, in person of my brother and friend, President Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president of Kenya.
Because Obasanjo doesn't broker friendships. He brokers transitions. Kenya has seen this movie before. Kofi Annan in 2008, external legitimacy for internal power, realignments. There is no public evidence of a finalized deal, but multiple political camps now speak the same language. Stability, numbers, 2027 math. This isn't romance, it's preparation.
Mimi mnajua sasa nimestaafu, si ni kweli? Mimi nimestaafu, niko retired, but I am not tired. Tunaelewana? I am retired but not. Ama ni namna gani? Na sasa mimi mnajua ya kwamba party leader wangu ni nani? Mimi sikusikia hiyo. Party leader wangu ni nani? Hapana. Sikusikia sana. Party leader wangu ni nani? Namna hiyo. Kwa sababu hata kama hatuko siasa active, bado tuko kwa chama ile tulikuwa naye na bado tunaendelea kuunga hiyo chama mkono na ni Azimio. Si ni kweli? Ninyi sijui labda mmebadilika. Mmebadilika? Mnanidanganya nyinyi mmebadilika. Mmebadilika. Ni wangapi hawajabadilika? Ni wangapi wako na msimamo? Hata mimi Uhuru ni mtu ya msimamo. Si ni hivyo?
After Raila Odinga's death in October 2025, Azimio faced extinction or evolution. Uhuru chose evolution. Junet Mohamed is out. Caroli Omondi is in. Philip Kisia takes over operations. This wasn't emotional. It was structural. Uhuru is rebuilding Azimio into a machine, not a protest choir. And machines are built for one reason: elections.
Actually, Rigathi Gachagua was the first person to bring 2 million when we were starting ODM from Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta, those were members of ODM. Yeah? So I know these people. Yeah? I knew they would come. You understand me? And I was not going to pretend about it.
Yeah.
And I've been vindicated with our people. So we knew very well. Like me, I've been in this movement from university. I can predict where they will be.
Yeah.
I know them. There's nothing I don't know about ODM. I know them. And right now, I think I know all the key political leaders because I've worked with them at different...
Rigathi Gachagua is no longer defending himself. He's repositioning. The DCP is not yet dominant, but it is strategically located. Youth. Mount Kenya grievances. Former hustler base. Notice what's missing. He no longer attacks Uhuru. In politics, silence is never accidental.
Raila Odinga lost by 200,000 votes. Voters in Kisumu, Siaya, Homa Bay, Migori, 700,000 did not allow to vote. Angepitia wapi? How do you blame Uhuru Kenyatta? Uhuru Kenyatta actually did the unthinkable. The people of this region have never voted for Raila Odinga. How he persuaded 1 million people to vote for him is a miracle. Wamuheshimu Uhuru Kenyatta. Na Uhuru Kenyatta hapana kehe alika yao. Matidaga makimuruma. Omodo Wewe William Ruto alituambia Uhuru Kenyatta ndio shida ya Kenya. Uhuru alikuondokea. Sasa umeharibu Kenya. Why are you sending young boys to abuse Uhuru Kenyatta? So hao watu ya ODM shida yenu sio Uhuru Kenyatta. Sifuna. Shida yenu ni Kasongo. Hiyo chama amenunua. Junet na Wanga wamechukua deposit. Sasa na hiyo chama imeenda Sifuna. And let me tell you my brother. Hiyo chama Kasongo atakufukuza. Atakufukuza. Because wao wanasema one time na yeye anataka kurudi. Akichanunua hiyo chama atoe pesa. Siku ya delegates conference atahonga kila mtu. Mimi nilidhani hawezi kunitoa. Maseneta walipewa kila mtu 10 million. MPs kila mtu 5 million. Wakaharibika vichwa. Wewe Sifuna, wewe ngangana. Tungetaka usurvive huko ndio ODM ikuwe part of us. But in case atakufukuza, you have a home in DCP, you are welcome. Tutakukaribisha.
Number 2 was inclusivity in all spheres of public life. This is what they parrot around, saying, oh, they have employed somebody from Western, they have employed somebody from Coast, they have employed somebody. Baba, when we were discussing these issues, it was not about positions and which tribe gets what. We have turned into the Rigathi Gachaguas of today. We are the ones speaking the language of shares. We are the ones saying the cow should be divided into 2 halves and 50-50. I mean, we, for all the condemnation that they extend to Rigathi Gachagua, they are the ones speaking the language of shares now because they have tested government power.
Is this not inclusivity in public?
This is what I'm saying. Inclusivity. If you look,
appointments, not
just
level,
look at the text. Kenya belongs to all persons regardless of their ethnicity, religion, generation, or geographic location. This is the thinking that went into this. You understand? So it is not just about getting 2 lawyers employed. No. It is not just about even religious and even geographical discrimination. These are things that you have to look at.
And you think that's not been done?
Well, you can say the inclusion of a few people who would never have got an opportunity in any government is positive, but that one will give them 20% out of 100.
Kalonzo Musyoka is the safest choice Kenya's opposition has made in years. Not fiery, not polarizing, predictable. To Uhuru, he is controllable. To the international community, he is stable. To regions outside Nyanza, he is acceptable. That doesn't make him unstoppable. It makes him usable.
Waziri amesema mchele iletwa hapa. Na ukienda huku kwa kampuni hii yetu ya MRGM, mchele imejaa huko, hatujanunuliwa.
We will not be extending credit to SHA. And the reason is, as we have said, we have already proven that SHA is a bad borrower and a bad debtor. This was anybody who knows that when you are being conned by someone, you must draw the line at being conned. So SHA has already received credit from us as hospitals worth 76 billion. Surely, how much more credit does SHA want? SHA is unable to meet its obligations. And the reason why SHA is unable to meet its obligations is because the architects of SHA are unwilling to listen to sound advice. Where is SHA Lipa Pole Pole? If you ask people in Kenya today, SHA Lipa Pole Pole is more debts on poor people.
Politics never moves without pressure. Healthcare is collapsing. Social health authority cards are being rejected. Farmers are surviving on court orders, not policy. Opposition realignments don't begin in boardrooms. They begin when pain becomes politically useful.
Najua hii dunia iko watu wa no term, iko ya one term, iko ya two term, na iko ya long term. Nyinyi mko gani? Ate mko gani? Hebu nione kwa mkono wale wa two term, nione kwa mkono. Harambee! 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 Tumeelewana? Tutatembea pamoja?
There is no confirmed alliance, no signed pact, no shared podium. But Kenyan politics doesn't announce earthquakes. It whispers before they happen. Is Uhuru repositioning? Yes. Is Kalonzo being prepared? Clearly. Is Gachagwa isolating himself from State House? Absolutely. The real question is not if they will meet. It's when. And who blinks first.
Piganie chama yetu ama namna gani? Na hiyo ni mzuri. No kiria kienda hakaragia ni kuona ati aratetera kiama gitu akirumaga ari angi. Uramarumira ki? Uramoria ki? We ndwendie sera yaku, ndwendie we uria urenda. Ha? Na niä kä o ni secretary general nä ngå kwä ra kå rä niä maå ndå macio ma hä ndä ciothe gå thoma mtandao andå ndiå na aroiga arå ire Jubilee araruma Gachagua na kå u araruma å rä a å ngä ä ndikwenda maå ndå macio magä kodi. Na tå iguithanie ithuä tå tirä kä ama kä iru.
Is Kenya watching the early stages of a one-term strategy? Or is this just political survival dressed as destiny? Tell us what you think. This is Siasa Daily.